Hi Libra, I have a special read for you. I have Teddy here trying to come into my space, so we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to pull a card for you guys this morning, and it ended up being the read in front of you. So I'm going to give you the normal read, but I'm going to give you this read as well because I already journaled it. And some interesting pictures I wanted to show you too. This is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 2022, and we'll get to that in a second. But yesterday when I was posting the Twin Flame read, well, a couple things. I ended up taking this picture of the lovers that came across my video as I was watching it back yesterday. I don't always watch my videos back, but I was watching it yesterday because I wanted to see where the flame went out. And so I took this picture of the lovers. And when I did the close-up today, I couldn't even figure out what this picture was from. But this is the picture that came up. And it looks like a little kid with something in front of them, like a dish or a spoon or something in front of them. But I couldn't even figure out what this was because I'm seeing this kid, I'm not seeing the lovers. And then when you turn it upside down, you have another figure there and a flower. So it was very interesting the way that came up. But not only that, here is, all right, so I went into my Twin Flame video yesterday to watch it back a little bit to see where the flame actually went out. And the flame went out, let's see, it was at like 22 minutes when I decided to see where the flame went out. And at the same time I thought that, out of the periphery of my left eye, I saw smoke go up like a candle went out, but it wasn't where the candle was. So I looked to my left to see what that was. And it was the picture of me when I was a little girl, right where the smoke went up. So I went further on the video to see where it actually did go out. And this was at 1:16 a.m. last night, actually. And it went out at 1 hour and 33 seconds. And I was saying the King of Cups reversed and Pisces reversed were standing up to the kids. So at the King of Cups, Pisces, flame goes out. So there may be something specific there, a message for you guys. As well as I wanted to show you this because just like there was a weird picture, this was one of the shots when the flame went out. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a face in the candle. And there is a face right here, and there's a pyramid here in my Merkaba, okay, and this line up here is the lamp behind there, but that's stuff that doesn't normally come up. So I'm going to bring it a little closer so you can see the guy in the crystals and in the candle down below. I'll show you another picture too. Yeah, you definitely could see that guy here. I'll bring it closer up on here. I'm looking at it. When I look at it on my phone, I can see it right away. Yeah, you can see it there. He looks like he's got like a hat on right here, and his face is right there. It's a very clear face. So check out that face. It's very detailed. And then this guy back here too. You see him in the stone tree? Right there, right, this guy right here, and he is similar too. He's got a hat, and actually there's another, I'm seeing another guy over here too, like a witchy kind of person right there. And then I was getting hearts in there too when the flame was still lit. There's another kind of guy in the picture. Sorry about the blanket pieces on my phone, but this just comes, no matter how much I wipe it, it just comes up that way. But here with the flame still lit, there's also, looks like, again, somebody with a hat, you know, like an engineer's hat or something like that. And here's his eye right there, you know, like one eye is being seen, like another character there. And there's one over here too, right here. See this guy here, looks like a little character. So yeah, all sorts of interesting stuff coming up for you guys. And then here too, the heart, this is all from yesterday, the heart and the 11 came up, in addition to seeing the pyramid back here which doesn't usually show up that way because it's a crystal Merkaba. So anyway, the reed in front of you is this reed, so you can see it better. Okay, the underlying energies are down here, going up to the bottom of the deck, and then they came out straight across and so on, the way they came out organically. And then there was a second little pile too that came out. I couldn't fit it on the table though. So here's that second piece. Okay, and then we're going to get into the live read after that. So I'm only going to show those pictures for you guys because I wanted to tell somebody they were so cool. And I was pulling for you, so you got it. All right, so this read from this morning for Libra, I was going to just pull one card for you guys, and it was 951 to 52, which is the Hermit, and then the 51 and 52 is the King and Queen of Swords, which very much can be Libra energy. And this was after I got up at 9:18. I didn't sleep at all last night, but I tried to sleep a couple hours this morning, but I never went to sleep. So I got up at 9:18, which happens to be my birthday, and instead of one card, this whole line comes out, and when I use this deck, I usually will put it out in pyramid form if a certain amount of cards come out. So this is the way it came out. There could be a big passion and love here in the underlying energy. Perhaps the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups connect. The underlying energy of passion for message of peace and outpouring of love and tidal wave, actually, and that's interesting too because tidal wave came up later in this read too. I didn't realize they both came up in the same read. But yeah, there could be a tidal wave, but that could be metaphoric for something else as well. The Knight of Cups is in the green room, so perhaps waiting to go on, or maybe just green, you know, a novice at something. So the underlying energy here was that, and then the first card out was the Two of Cups, which you see right up there at the top. The Two of Cups here going into the Strength card, which in this deck is the white Bengal tiger jumping through the ring of fire. Then there was the Lovers card. So we had the Two of Cups and the Lovers, which is very significant for a strong love relationship. Then the Page of Pentacles in the SIRIAN Starseed deck, which for me is the Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave. Then the Eight of Cups and then the Three of Wands. So soulmates and a breakthrough through the ring of fire to the other side or the outer side, to lover or fire and Gemini or twin. The Divine Masculine heart in the Batcave, walking away and going within. Present to flame with open heart. Two off flames could be coming up regarding two off the drama or twins reflecting. The Page of Cups with open heart, and it doesn't have to be twins, you know, soulmates, that can be as well, but I was just getting that, I always get that twin energy when both those cards come out together because it doesn't happen very often. But the Page of Cups with an open heart, the Page of Pentacles curious to learn, the Nine of Swords being stressed out or hiding underground, with the Ten of Cups flyer, with the one on top of the big family, or the top three, home or family reunion. Seeker of Flames or Seeker Divine Masculine reflecting drama that's going on with the family. And it looks like he's like separating himself out. The Hermit ending pain or painful end or bliss. Patience angel and a higher love or fallen angel losing their patience or their temper in exile, perhaps in the Mary Magdalene cave, above the group down below, or coming out in bliss, patient with recovery. And then a theft, a seizure, to cause projectile, to engage in a raffle, to search with intent. Rifleman was coming up, as well as to lightly scratch, scrape off, or plunder, to score, to wrinkle, to tear, or to break. So at 10:08, this was theft, seizure, maybe you lost something or broke crystal. And 10:08 is the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune, the 8 of the Strength card, and the Dance, manifestation of dreams. The Hanging Man, the Emperor with group, humidity or three flames, present to sun and gifts and waves, hanging flames like hanging 10 or hanging 5 was coming up as hanging flames, which can be drama. At 10:10, which is 2 Wheel of Fortunes, perhaps somebody has a 2-wheel drive and that may be a problem for someone. I don't know why. Or it's just 2 hanging out with their wheels turning now. The 9 of Cups, where someone's getting their wish, or this could be a celebration as well. With the King of Pentacles, Taurus, guidance, commitment, or marriage. The Nine of Crystals, or sovereign here, or someone who's single, or this could be a rehearsal dinner, or getting guidance, even like pre-wedding guidance, or the guy dance. So that could be like, going out with the guys pre-wedding. The Two of Cups, connection, or partners with loving message. The Page of Cups to hermit, to hang out with Taurus perhaps, or invited to dinner. Perhaps Virgo and Pisces with Taurus to celebrate a breakthrough with lover or Gemini or twin. The Page of Pentacles, curious, to manifest something new, to end pain or get a massage, or bliss with the Emperor and Akashic Records, or the King of Pentacles. Fiery Aries and Taurus perhaps, or father and child, siblings, or two earthlings, the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Ending pain or betrayal with the Emperor and hanging out with the Emperor to hash it out. And then dinner perhaps with the King of Pentacles, or that could be dinner, a work thing that the other person wouldn't be included in. Lovers or twins or Gemini here, perhaps dealing with a sister or suffering in silence, stressed out, or perhaps purging, didn't sleep last night. Unsure they can be patient with conflicts that could arise or come up. The Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave with the Ten of Cups, family of emotions, recovering in exile and walking away from home with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups family, to be present to flame or to their gifts or their own gifts. Present at home in exile with conflicts, or the pursuit of happiness with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, or King of Pentacles who is spiritual or outside the box, leaving the Ten of Cups behind, and patience or being patient, the Emperor perhaps stepping down to enjoy being alone, or celebrating self and life alone, or just being happy with themselves, getting their wish with 6 rays, and perhaps Mary Magdalene too. The Divine Masculine's heart is stressed out or not sleeping, ending pain or needing to hang out with a right knee block, which can be anger, or the need to care for themselves. Lovers, Gemini, or those of affection, the Page of Pentacles, Hermit, or Virgo, Page of Pentacles, and a fiery Page of Cups, or perhaps a fiery Pisces here, soulmates, or connecting with kids, or partner, or friend. The Sphinx and Buddha may be very significant for you today. And at 10:25, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands, in the second pyramid I did, destined 3 of Pentacles, or Trinity, break from work or vacation, or issues at work and now meditating on it, with sudden events, epiphanies, or sexual exchange, or a high energy exchange, or destruction from a thunderstorm, the shadow on the wall, or the power went out. And then I was getting the gray hour, which can be gray human W urgency. It was also coming out as to the nth degree, being eager, violent, ruthless, furious, angry, potent, mighty, or strong. And then that came out with a tidal wave again. I didn't realize that was in the same read. Distressed, troubled, or tidal wave. Or the hour, or owed. To the nth degree, somebody who's owed, or over the hour. And that could be going overtime as well. The Sovereign Indigo, and the ground was coming up here too. The gray ground, or the gray earth. That could be the green earth as well. Someone green, glass, or something breakable. Like I said, there could be something crystal that got broken. This could be a fine for slaying a man as well. To the nth degree, or that tidal wave, as the Sovereign Indigo proposed to the King of Wands shaman, the Hermit, or 9 off flames or drama. So getting away from the drama and hermiting. The Page of Wands expects the Queen of Wands to cater to them, service them, or blind justice here with the seeker of drama. Libra off work suddenly, or sovereign, or suddenly single, with an offer with the Page of Wands and Queen of Wands in a divorce where the Page of Wands tends to boss the Queen of Wands around, which could be a mother or perhaps an older sister where the, the baby sister or brother always gets their way with the older sister. At 10:43, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups coming together, a Tower event for the King and Queen of Wands with justice and or divorce. A work offer came in for the Queen of Wands, perhaps, so then the King of Wands could take a break with Indigo Page of Wands, especially if they're in separation or divorcing. Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, or Virgo, and fire there in that second part. In the first part was Saggy, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Saggy again, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus. All right, so that was that read, that extra bonus read that you guys got today. So let's pull these cards up now, and we'll get into your live read. So we're using Nature's Whispers to set the tone today. We have the Gilded Tarot for the read. I like to use the Gilded Tarot a lot. And then the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers as well. So let me just pull these cards up here. So here, just so you can see here, this is the first 3 cards that came up. Okay, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. It's really beautiful with the breakthrough here. Breaking through the Ring of Fire. Perhaps birthing with a mighty yell. That could be giving birth. There definitely were a couple kids coming up in those cards. And the masculine looks like they're trying to, get some alone time away from all the drama. So that was coming up first. All right, so let's see what comes up here. All right, so setting the tone. I've already pre-shuffled these decks, but I'm going to shuffle some more as we go. Again, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2022. If you want something more personalized, you can always check out my information below or my website to book a session if you'd like. Also, remember, if you do like these videos, remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me so much. I appreciate it. I also have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check that out. And otherwise, let's get going here with Libra. Libra for September 2022. As it's 11:51 on the clock now, and 51 and 52 guys came up with you, and 11 is Justice, which is Libra. So the King of Swords, and look what comes out, first card, and this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. There's so many pretty cards in this deck. Gratitude and appreciation, and the 46 is the soulmates, the children, the inner or outer children hugging or loving each other, which is so much this energy as well. The little girl with her unicorn, which can represent a person she adores, someone who watches over her or her spiritual guide. And we have the reference of the 4D rainbow bridge completed around the moon here, or the earth, depending on where this unicorn little girl are. But again, very much about showing gratitude and appreciation to a soulmate, perhaps. Yeah, very beautiful. The bottom of the deck here is Be Your Best Self Always with the 24, which is the Queen of Wands. So again, we have the Queen of Wands and children here. Okay, and she could be a child, the Queen of Wands, but again, this is that energy of, riding your horse. This could be like a child and their pet, playing with the dog. This is the mermaid or the maid of the sea and the sea dragon, right? The seahorse, which the seahorse is Pegasus. So I always get Andromeda and Pegasus, and she's got that Aquarius hair going here too, deep in the ocean, which is all about someone who's very comfortable in their emotions. And again, we have fire here, but we also have a lot of cups energy here with the 6 of Cups. So you both have fire and water here. And this could be one child who's very sweet and loves fairy tales. And then here's the wild child, right? And the underlying energy. And in your first read, it was coming up as the younger one always has the older one wrapped around their finger. And that could be this relationship. So there could be a soulmate relationship there too, between a fiery and a water child. All right. All right, so now with the Gilded deck for Libra, September 2022. September 2022. So as I said, my birthday is September 18th, but I do have Libra, Mars and Mercury, which is why I have trouble talking, because Libra isn't the ideal placement for Mercury. So just in case you're curious, so Libra, Libra, Libra. And this, the King of Swords is coming up here too. And here's the Two of Cups reversed. So let's see what's coming up with the King of Swords. So the King of Swords came out 3 times for you guys already. And the 52 came up too earlier. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September 2022. Libra, 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 Libra. Okay. All right, Libra. First card out for you guys is the Ace of Swords reversed. So this could be a split. This also could be just dividing things up, or one big lie that you need clarity about, or just needing clarity because you don't have enough information about something. But we have very beautiful soulmate type energy going on. So let's see here. The challenge for you is, again, separation, heartbreak, disappointment. This also could be a storm or some kind of minor surgery as well. So again, we have 2 swords energies here. So you may need something cut out, and that could be as simple as, you know, like a mole or something that needs to be taken off. It is the 3 of Swords, so it could have to do with the heart. But again, it could be just disappointment or heartbreak or separation, or just feeling a lot of stress in your heart because of division or divide, or a lot of, you know, stuff that you have to decide and you don't have all the information that you need. The foundation here is the Star, which is also Aquarius energy. Healing, dreams coming true. There's the balancing of emotions here too with the Water Bearer. The Star, this could be someone who is a star. It doesn't have to be a huge star. It could be someone who's a star locally or just really good at what they do. But there is this energy of Aquarius and separation, or again, surgery. Minor surgery could be here as well. And the recent past here for you, Libra, is the 10 of Wands, which is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world. And this could be someone really hustling. You know, they got 2 guys back here, or bucks, watching them. They could feel like they're under pressure, or just under pressure to get their work done so they can get out of there. Or just trying to impress them as well. But it's a lot of weight to carry for a long time. That could also be someone who feels like they're too heavy, and they're feeling very conspicuous with these people staring at them. Maybe they feel like they've gained too much weight and people are staring at them because they feel fat. And it may not be that at all. That might just be your projection. So what's crowning here is the World. And this is the energy of someone with their heart open wide. This could be Olympic energy as well. And actually Courmayeur came up yesterday in my twin flame read, so that could be coming up for somebody, which I've been there. It's a beautiful village there. That's where the Swiss, Italian, and French Alps come together, which is right near where CERN is. Very interesting. So here is Pisces energy, the divine feminine. Again, someone who could be skiing, skating, performing. Cirque du Soleil comes up with this card sometimes. But this could be someone who's very dramatic. This could be a Pisces who loves acting. And we have both Aquarius and Pisces upright right here, which could be the same person, or it could be 2 separate people, or just the energies from those cards. So Pisces and Aries energies. And then what's coming up for you is, for me, this is Libra. So you have the Wheel of Fortune upright is in your favor. So if you're trying to decide on anything, what's coming up is in your favor. This is destined to happen. So major arcana, major, major already. And then you see yourself as the Devil reverse, which is great. This is detoxing. So whatever addictions or codependencies that you need to clear, or you're either peaking out right now in the worst of it, or you're in the detox already. This also can just be somebody with Capricorn in their chart. So you could be Libra with Capricorn in your chart. And it doesn't mean you're detoxing at all. All right, so Libra with Capricorn in your chart. And then and again, there's a lot of fiery energy for you over here, but there's a very cool energy over here. Around you, or how others are seeing you, is the 7 of Pentacles reversed. Or excuse me, it's the 8 of Pentacles reversed, which for me is about either overtime or things not working out. Like, so you're not working at all, or you're working like a slave, right? A lot of night hours, just too much overtime, or having trouble getting a job, or having trouble with the work that you're doing, or things are just not working out for you in whatever you're doing right here. And I'm not getting any work vibe except for here. Like, I don't feel like this is necessarily work right here. But here is like you're getting things done to take care of this detoxing or surgery, whatever you're doing here. Maybe you're getting some kind of cosmetic surgery because you're feeling heavy. Maybe you're going to get something done or get your face lasered or something like that. Or again, like doing something about weight, you know, or something to beautify yourself to make yourself feel better. And that could just be going to the gym as well. So the block here for you is the moon reverse, which can be deception. This also could be subconscious stuff bubbling up, right? Which is causing you to purge and need to detox. So which is good. Like a purge can be a rash. You know, that means that something toxic is coming out of your etheric body and it's showing itself in the form of a rash. Any kind of projection, like perhaps getting headaches or screaming, getting ringing in your ears or tension in your face, which are ascension symptoms as well. But there, you know, that could be crying as well, or just getting frustrated easily. I've been definitely getting headaches this week, which I don't normally get headaches. So there's definitely that energy around. There could be a lot of energy coming in from the sun right now, the Schumann resonance. And this could be deception, but it also could be at the new moon. The block for you is the new moon, or the block for you is getting up early. Here's the challenge for you is separation, heartbreak, stress. Like I said, minor surgeries. And then here, you know, for surgery, you always have to get up super early. So that might have to do with the same thing. And then what's coming up at the end here is the Two of Pentacles reversed, which can be dropping the ball or dropping the act or the facade, or just putting down the daily grind, right? No more doing that, no more juggling. And again, it could just be because you have a day off. And then we have what's coming up, connecting to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Queen of Swords, upright. So this can definitely be Libra. And she's upright, shining her light. And then what's hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the energy of being left out in the cold. This can be, again, injury, illness. Again, if you're going in for a procedure, whether it's health related or whether it's cosmetic, either one. This could be feeling left out in the cold, having to wait for hours to get in somewhere, or needing to pick somebody else up or take care of an elder person or a child who's sick. Again, or this is the lovers out in the cold as well. Or just feeling destitute in some way. It doesn't have to be financial destitution. It can be something else. Maybe not feeling good about yourself, that kind of thing. Kind of just feeling destitute. So I'm going to pull a few extra cards for the end in case we need it. Very interesting. You're going to want to see the end here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. The bottom of the deck is the lovers, you guys. There's definitely something good going on here. This also could be Gemini, but there's definitely some love energy coming up here. Let's see what's going on below that. All right, so there definitely could be a breakup here between the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords, or perhaps preparing for new love and offering somebody the truth or getting to the bottom of things. So this could be feeling drained, overexposure, right? This could be a parent who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, or just you over isolating and now coming out, but really drained or in desperate need for a vacation after being dumped or being dumped on. Sweating it out, pushed to the emotional limit. This could be purging any kind of water, whether you're having prostate issues or you're throwing up or you're sweating too much or just working out a lot, and that's why you're exhausted. But this is someone who might have fallen or took a fall or embarrassed themselves, right? Maybe they fell from you or somebody else fell from grace here. And this is also Aries and Leo, both reversed, and Virgo reversed. So a lot of fire there. And then, and that could just be in the time period of Virgo, since we're in Virgo right now. And then we have somebody who's not sleeping, like I didn't sleep last night. This also can be awakening and rising above. But again, in this deck, this is somebody who was having trust issues and now perhaps getting over that, or worried about getting their heart broken again and now getting over that, or not sleeping, but rising above. Here we have the Knight of Cups coming in with an offer. All right, someone might be not sleeping or awakening to the Knight of Cups, offering love, or just waking up to be love all the time. And this could be moving, or this could be an unstable marriage or home that's ending, or a visit perhaps, or a homecoming as well. And then here is the lovers. So this could be a visit. The Lovers upright is something new, because if it was the breakup, the Lovers would be reversed. So this could also just be a Gemini, a visit with a Gemini or twin. But again, this is very interesting, because the Lovers is your underlying energy. I'm sorry that card got so chewed up. A little bit of water spilled on that, like 2 cards one day, and it kind of just ate away at the cards. So let's see how this goes here. All right. All right, so we have the cards like this. All these are reversed over here. Okay, so someone perhaps feels like someone made a fool of them and doesn't want to get their heart broken again. But here's the Knight of Cups offering love and offering to move or visit, or with an unstable home, coming in for a visit or a homecoming there with a lover here. So if you're not breaking up, maybe you've just been apart for a long time and now coming back together. But this could be a separation or a divorce. But it looks like there's either someone of great affection, or this is a Gemini, or just, you know, it's a new lover. So we're going to clarify everything. I mean, there's very beautiful energy here with soulmates and the children here. And the affection can just be the love of your children as well. So we have the Knight of Cups upright here. And who else do we have in here? The Queen of Swords, that's it, as far as the court cards. And that could definitely be Libra or you. So we have Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, and Cancer reversed, Capricorn reversed. And again, the underlying energies of Leo, Aries, and reversed. Virgo is in there reversed too. And then Gemini on top. Or that could be a twin as well, whether it's regular twins or, you know, twin soulmates, that kind of thing. All right, let's see how this goes. If you're going to watch this, I would watch it to the end, because there's some good cards coming up there at the end. All right, let's see here. And you have whatever is, you know, it's all in your favor right here. And the Queen of Swords is upright too. So why does Libra have the Lovers in the underlying energy? Libra, 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 September 2022. Libra, Libra, Libra. There we go. Separation, heartbreak, disappointment. Like I said, a breakup. This could be a breakup, breakdown, break in, break out, break through. And like I said, theft came up in the other read. So there could be a theft as well. This also could be something that got rained out. A storm, and I talked about destruction from a storm. That could be coming up as well. Maybe something hit your car. This could be a breakdown of your car as well. And that could be with the Queen of Wands here, and she might be a Leo, or maybe she was with the pet. Or maybe somebody got caught in a storm and it hit a pet in the road, whether it's your pet or somebody else. And I'm sorry if that happened. I hope nobody got hurt. I'm not getting that though here. It just might be a scare, right? And this could be something of great affection, like a pet, like who you love very much. It was like a close call. This also could be a pet that needs surgery here. Or is just a Leo Queen of Wands, or it's a Queen of Wands and a Leo child or a pet here. We also have Cancer reversed there. So, and that can also be an ambulance, the need for an ambulance. And there could be minor surgery, like I said, or heart surgery. But usually if it was major, if it's just a cardiac cath, that would come up. I would think if it's major heart surgery, like the 10 of Swords would come up, something like that. So why is the 10 of Wands upright in the recent past for Libra? Whoop. As the cards all just fell on the floor. Let's see how they came up. Okay. Well, the Hierophant was on its side like that, okay? But these guys were both upright. So take the Hierophant as you will. But this is for the 10 of Wands, which is that Atlas or that weight of the world type of energy. But it's also working really hard to get to the end of the cycle so that you can finally drop what you're doing. So this could be a marriage, a commitment, a divorce. Like I said, it was here. So this could be like halfway through a divorce, or thinking about a divorce, or perhaps getting mediation here. And this is children or soulmates here. This could be fond memories of the past, of energetic exchange, the arrows of love. And again, there's Taurus energy here. This can be religion, establishment, any kind of commitment or guidance, and a marriage, and working really hard at that, or working really hard with the children. And we have the King of Pentacles coming up here too, so maybe he's Taurus energy, because that would be coming up like, well, let's see. Yeah, okay. So that the Hierophant could be the King of Pentacles, Taurus, or they could be two separate people coming together for guidance here. Okay, I could go into, you know, a priest or a rabbi or somebody like that for guidance. And the foundation here is the Star. Got a lot of air here, right? We have Gemini, Aquarius, and you, Libra, here. Aquarius. All right, so we have, with Aquarius, we have Justice upright and the Empress reverse, which can be Libra upright and Taurus reverse. So again, if you're divorcing, it's in your favor, Libra. Okay, this also could be a mother that's struggling that you need to take care of. But again, there's healing here and dreams coming true. So this is something positive for you, Libra. Perhaps the Empress is without options right now. Perhaps she chose a new path, but she can't implement it right now, or she wasn't able to, but now the dream is coming true. So the central energy is the Ace of Swords reversed. Libra, September 22. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles there. So there's an offer here, a big one, of a new life, perhaps. It can be an offer of time, money, and energy, a payback. It's a big offer, though. It'll start something brand new. Perhaps to a child or somebody who's burnt out. Here is the Knight of Wands coming in. So they may be overexposed or tired, or the kids could be out of control, like answering the door. And then this is the Knight of Wands rushing in. It's like, get away from the door, get away from the door. Let me answer it. And then here is the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be also somebody who spent way too much money on something and they don't want anyone to know about it. Right? Because this could be a delivery coming in, or someone to discuss something with the Knight of Wands and the kids are out of control, getting in between them. Or this could be the energy of the Knight of Wands with Leo in their chart, receiving this offer, but needing clarity here. They don't have all the information. And again, this could be someone who's dependent right now, or the Knight of Wands is taking care of a dependent, or feeling powerless to this offer. It's like the offer you can't refuse. It's too good to refuse, but do you have all the information? And then this could also be, like I said, a big purchase or way overspending. And then this could also be someone offering something but telling you have to pay them, right? So this could be a kid and a scam, okay? Someone who's saying, you know, you won something, but you have to pay us $1,000 in order to get it. You know, that kind of scam. That could be coming up here, because theft was coming up here as well. And then the Three of Swords, or just, you know, feeling disappointed when you got all excited about something like that, and then it was just a scam. The Three of Swords is the challenge for you. Three of Swords, and that is having to do with surrendering. Here's the wounded warrior protecting all their wounds, all the hard work that they've done, but they're on their last leg and they're struggling. Like, who wants to be in that position? Nobody. And this is someone surrendering. So the challenge is this: surrendering to heartbreak or disappointment or separation. Perhaps a third party or bad influences. Again, this energy of theft or being tricked, right? And being disappointed, right? And then surrendering to something that was negative here, or a lack of joy, but then back on top of things again afterwards, you know. So it could just be a quick disappointment. This also could be, like I said, a procedure where feeling all worn out and tired, and then you come out spanking new. Okay, this also could be surrendering to a third party because somebody's very excited to go out on a date with somebody. But this is a challenge because of heartbreak and separation. The header here, the world, it could be Pisces, it could be the end of a cycle, like completing a big cycle. Could be divine feminine energy as well, but it's definitely open-hearted. The dream, the star, the dream girl perhaps. And here's Virgo, or the hermit energy, shedding light on dissatisfaction. This also can be arrogance or being unhappy alone, right? This would be very satisfied on your own, but this could be someone who's not happy on their own. So this can mean two things. It can mean that you need to work on yourself to find happiness within yourself before getting into another relationship. But here I feel like they've already done that, or you've already done that. And now the Hermit's upright, shedding light because they are happy with themselves, but they no longer want to spend their time by themselves. They're ready to date, like I said. So this could be someone who's open now, open to hard work perhaps, or open to working. Here we got the King of Pentacles right here and the Hermit right here shedding light for them or on them. And again, we have the Four of Wands reversed. So this could be, like I said, an unstable marriage or an unstable home, or a move, a visit, or a homecoming here. And perhaps someone who doesn't like to come home to an empty house. And so they're now looking to go out and date. All right, so we have, and that could be empty nest too, like if the kids have just moved out, right? If someone just split. So we have the Destiny card here, the Wheel of Fortune, things in your favor, high vibe energy, the Wheel of Fortune for Libra. Libra, 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 September 2022. What's coming up with the Wheel of Fortune? Oh, good news, triumph, success, leading the way, back up on the horse, bringing good news to a family, business, or community who perhaps needs good news because they've lost money, status. This could be dysfunction in a family, or family lost a family member in the recent past. It's like bringing good news to a family that really needs it. Something in your favor. And here's the Emperor as well. So there's good news coming in, or the end of the war. And the Emperor being able to find peace or go on vacation. And this could be after being dumped or dumped on or overwhelmed, pushed to their emotional limit. So whatever it is that's good here, it's in your favor. And you're seeing yourself in detox or as Capricorn reversed. Why is the Devil reversed there for Libra? September 2022. Oh, again, on the floor. What's with that, Libra? All right, there's a couple sets of cards. All right, so here we have the Page of Swords reversed. And this is bad news that's unfair, or not sharing, some kind of inequity here, or a child who's mouthing off, right? Not doing what they're supposed to do. It also could be lying and spying and rumors. That's unfair. This is inequity in a relationship. Really immature conversation or messages here. Or it's just someone giving you the silent treatment. Or, like I said, it could be a child with a mouth on them, or just talking back a lot. And then these are the other two cards that fell on the floor. The Temperance card upright, being very patient and balanced, and juggling or performing, right? They're both kind of going back and forth here. Being very patient with a child or messages, or the imbalance in order to get back up on your feet again, starting slowly, you know, especially if you just had surgery, like getting back a little bit at a time. So starting with 2 days a week maybe, and then, you know, not 6 yet though, not ready for 6 days a week. So maybe going back 2 days, or changing what you're doing, right? Because you can't go back to the same thing you were doing. Bad news, you can't do this. You have to be patient, or you are a patient right now, or being a little angel and helping somebody else out, taking a little bit of stuff off their plate, even though it's not fair, maybe not fair to you, but maybe you're used to doing that. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed here for Libra. So again, the toxicity has to do with detoxing always doing things for others or needing to do something for somebody else because they usually do more for you than you do, or vice versa. You usually do more than they do. And this can be a child, or this just could be a lot of messages that need to be answered as well. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. And this can reference patience as well, if you take care of patients or deal with them. The 8 of Pentacles reversed for Libra, September 2022. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Doesn't want to tell me. I guess it's the same old, same old. All right, an announcement, a wake-up call, a funeral perhaps. All right, this could be issues at work, announcing issues at work, or announcing some kind of third party at work, or something that used to come out at work. And this could be a fall. Maybe someone embarrassed themselves or fell from grace, or literally fell and can't come back to work because they had to go to the hospital. Okay, so we have Aquarius upright and Aries reversed there. This also could be calling out the issues at work and perhaps embarrassing someone who's not there and they're supposed to be. That could be as well. And then we have the block here of the moon reversed. Again, it could be the need to get up early for surgery, or for work, or for a new job, or for anything, and not wanting to have to get up early. Or it can be deception. It can be the new moon. But we're like working on the full moon at this point. So, oh, there we go. That one flew right off to the side into the little groove there. It's like a channel. It went into a channel. And I went into a dream. I heard the news today. Oh boy. So we have synchronicities here. Lots of choices, options, or maybe you found the one. There can be confusion with this card, which is why it's a block for you. This could be subconscious energies coming up in synchronicities, connecting with someone who's very close. But the need to get up early. Maybe you're most clear in the morning. I know when I do my reads, I like to do it in the morning when I do my journaled reads, because that's when I'm clearest, when the messages really come out well. This also can just have to do with whatever this is over here, whether it's surgery, heartbreak, disappointment, storms, needing to get up early, with a lot of choices to make in order to connect with somebody else. And perhaps you have to travel to see them or find peace here. But it's a block for you. The challenge for you is this separation or difficulty in coming together regarding thoughts or ideas, or even writing stuff down. And it was just 12/21, you guys. So this is significant for you guys. And also could be a Cancer reversed, or dealing with cancer and needing to look at x-rays, or needing to look at all the activities that you do that maybe you can't do now because you just had surgery, or you just had some kind of procedure, or maybe you're just getting too tired and you can't do the same work anymore, and need to look at what options you have to connect. Like, who do you know you can connect with, or this is literally a love connection. But there's some angst here about it. Then the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So again, dropping the ball, dropping the act. Perhaps you tripped up about something, or this is literally breaking patterns and no longer, juggling the daily grind. A receival of the truth or triumph. Giving the truth to the 10 of Cups family for a happy ending, or to bridge. And this again is someone who's holding on and saving and being, very frugal. But here they're taking what little they have left, perhaps to fix up the place. Perhaps there's repairs that need to be done, or perhaps they're repairing a relationship or making amends. Okay, and putting out a little bit of money to do that. Okay, so some kind of triumph. So this could be a family celebration, but there's not a lot of money to do something big. So just, something where you just enjoy a simple family party at home, where the truth comes in, or some kind of triumph, Or maybe someone's head's coming to them on a platter. But again, it's about being still. This can be stubbornness, but I don't feel like it is with this card. It's like coming out to just be still, because this could be someone who works constantly and they just want to be still. It could be someone being stubborn, right, who messed up and didn't follow through with what they were supposed to do. And it could just be there's no work, or you're off from work. And then we have the Queen of Swords with the light. And this can be like completing a job, like, because you're not no more daily grind, and you have the World, which is completion. And that could be Pisces, who's leaving that work and not going to do the daily grind, or not going to juggle with you or perform with you anymore. The Queen of Swords is upright. Queen of Swords. And there's the Seven of Wands reversed. And this could be defenseless to the energies coming in. It can be feeling ganged up on, or just realizing you don't need an excuse. You don't need to defend yourself. Or do you? She's upright. And here we have the Queen of Cups reversed. So this can be the Queen of Swords reversed, where she's very sure of herself with the light. And that can be very much, kind of Gemini energy too. You have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra here, and you're coming up as Capricorn in your chart more, but you have Libra here as well. But here is somebody who's dropping the ball or leaving something behind, even if they're out in the cold, because they won't have a lot of money. They're very happy. They know what they're doing. They may be pursuing a new intellectual pursuit. They may feel defenseless in why they're doing this, or why the Queen of Cups is doing this. So it's between the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords, unless this is her, but she's not showing her fear, right? Because this is emotional insecurity. And she's really feeling defenseless, feeling like she needs to defend herself regarding what she's deciding to do, but she can't show it. It's like, having that poker face. And then we have, again, because there's some kind of new idea, this could be an ego thing. She can't let people see her be weak, or again, an awakening. And that could be a Pisces, Queen of Cups reversed. Or again, it could be somebody with Capricorn in their chart. The Five of Pentacles, why is that coming up for Libra there? Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups reversed. So we had Capricorn reversed right there, so she could be a Capricorn. And all of the pentacles are reversed right here, but we're going from a 2 to a 5 upright, so that's good. But maybe she lost money, or she's just ungrounded right now, or she lost status, or she's all about the money. But I'm not really getting that right here, because she's leaving something for not having a lot. It's like leaving the Ten of Pentacles to be on their own, even though they lose money. And this is feeling pushed to the limit, because she's feeling insecure or ungrounded, or feeling dumped or dumped on, and wanting to start over in love, not wanting to do this anymore, and willing to risk it, okay? And that can be any earth sign, right? It could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or somebody with that in their chart. So that could be you, Libra, with Capricorn in your chart, okay? It's, but, wanting to leave, knowing it's worth it because you can't take it anymore. You don't want to do this anymore. You feel left out in the cold. You feel dumped on. You feel like you're a slave. You don't get paid enough money. That's all the energies of the Five of Pentacles there. So what's coming up after that is the Queen of Cups upright. Very good. So the Queen of Cups who was reversed over here is no longer. And she is longing for love here. She's leaving that work stuff behind, looking for love with the Emperor here. That can also be a father and child energy, or a boss, and perhaps someone won a trip from work, so they're going on a cruise, or this is just a father and a child, or a couple. And the Ten of Cups family. This could be a happy ending, or the ending of an emotional cycle here, or just a happy family. And a lot of passion, inspiration, new growth, a new opportunity with the King of Pentacles here, who could be the Emperor, unless this is a partner coming in. And then this could be an infusion of money, right? So if there's money issues at work, the King of Pentacles could be coming in to work with the Emperor as a partner to put some money into the business. And then we have the Four of Cups upright, tempted by the Holy Grail here, or it could be vice versa, where the Emperor's bringing, or the King of Pentacles is bringing the Emperor in. But I feel like it's like a silent money partner, like this couple would bring them in, but it could be the other way around as well. And then we have Justice here. So that's Libra as well. So tempted by the Holy Grail for justice or in a divorce here. So let's clarify all that. The Queen of Cups is upright with the Emperor here. And are the Queen of Cups and the Emperor the lovers out in the cold here? Or is that someone taking care of their father from the hospital or an injury, or a father taking care of their daughter because of losing a job, or again, the hospital. So the Queen, and that could be a pet as well. The Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles upright right there for Libra? Oh, a whole bunch just came out right there. All right, we have the King of Swords, the Star reversed. It could be somebody with Aquarius in their chart, or just some depression there, or arrogance. It would come off more as arrogance since he's upright. And then we have the Queen of Swords as well. So this could be either one of them, but it could be the King of Swords with Aquarius in their chart, or the Queen of Swords who's depressed and or with Aquarius in her chart, or an Aquarius, since they're both reversed here. So this could be a couple as well with depression or arrogance between them in a split. And then here is someone in their knowing but keeping to themselves, right? Not telling, they have their poker face on. They're not telling what they're going to do regarding overwork, right? Forcing them to work, or again, this could be how much they have to pay them in a divorce as well. Or just that, or someone's telling someone, they're keeping it to themselves right now, that things aren't working out. It's like they want to get their game in order first. So, and the Queen of Cups could be a child of this. But she's also coming up with the Queen of Swords. So she could be a child of this split or this fighting between these two people. Or she is the Queen of Swords reversed, but now she's upright here looking for love. Where here it was a totally different energy of depression or vengeance even, and keeping it secret. And this could be keeping a love thing secret as to why they're splitting up or leaving the situation. They don't want to tell them it's because they're in love with somebody. Here we have the Emperor. The Emperor upright for Libra. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups. All right, this could be a prisoner of love. All right, the Emperor is very happy here. He's feeling emotionally fulfilled and very passionate, new passion. And this can be also the Emperor with a new passion for the King of Pentacles, which can be a love relationship or a work relationship. Okay, so it can go either way. So he can be a partner in love or work, or she's the partner and this is someone at work or a relative. But this is a prisoner of love, or feeling anxiety about a message of love coming in, or a child who's always very loving, right? Because they always want attention. That could be as well, like the dog who always wants your attention. It can be anxiety provoking at times when you can't give them attention, then you feel bad. But it doesn't feel like that so much. It feels like the prisoner of love, because there's so much positive energy here. Being very present in the moment, waiting for their ship to come in. The Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. There we go. We have the Five of Wands reversed, along with some deception here. So this might be ending a battle or a losing battle of deception, or the need to get up early, right? Or clearing subconscious wounds. But now finding emotional fulfillment after that, right? A lot of anxiety or worried about a child and how they're going to take care of themselves. This also could be having dealt with battling cancer, but now everybody's happy. And now here we have the Ace of Wands. New passion, new growth, new creativity. And there's the Ace of Wands again, right? Triumphing over a war, which is now over. And what's coming out of the end of the war, other than PTSD or looting, which could have happened with the theft, is this offer of growth, passion, or creativity here. And there's an invitation or an opportunity for sure here. But there's not a lot of money in it. But it's what you love to do. And they're willing to work hard. This also could be a child looking for work or an intern who's looking for work and willing to work really hard. Very passionate. And it can be the King of Pentacles starting over or King of Pentacles with their child. Maybe they want to come work for their parent or a relative. The King of Pentacles, why is the King of Pentacles looking up at the Page of Pentacles? On break, rest, meditating, 5D connection, and recovering. So this could be someone who needs to go out and take a break. And again, they may be looking for someone to cover for them. So it could be like an intern, not sure if they can cover them fully, but they're willing to work really hard. And then the King of Pentacles is tempted by the Holy Grail. So they could be saying they're going out for surgery, but they're actually going out to start over in love. With justice, divorce, and again, this could be justice in court, something legal, but they're tempted by the Holy Grail here of emotions. So maybe they have to go to court as well, and they don't want anyone to know about it, right? So they have a cover story because they don't want them to know their business. But here's the Knight of Swords coming in with the truth, along with the Knight of Cups reversed, who may be backing them up, but they may be jealous or feeling rejected, as the Knight of Swords comes in with the truth. And I'm getting like the court officer. But this also can be two people in court, right? One is jealous of the other, or one's feeling rejected by the other, or this one's not being, it's a lawyer. It's not someone who's going to be loving, right? And like a child going to court, they have to be prepped on this, that they're not your friend. They're going to come at you here. Right? They don't, and here's someone who want to run. This could be someone who's been drawing in the wrong kinds of friends or people, or has been stealing, lying, cheating, or stealing information. Or crystal. Again, crystal came up. And that could be being stolen from, or this could be someone who's a runner, going between, taking bets. For the King of Wands reversed with Scorpio in their chart. Or this one is just dead tired of their antics and they're not helping them out anymore. But this could be someone who stole from them at work because they're leaving. Or they stole from it at work and they're in court because of that. And the King of Wands is no longer talking to them. He may, again, this is the never-ending story, and they don't want to hear their excuses anymore. That kind of thing. And the King of Wands has something else in mind there. That's lover's bliss with someone who's out of this world. There's something big there. We also have Gemini upright, Pisces reversed, and Scorpio reversed there. And that there may be some uncomfortable emotions around this. And the need to manifest big here, not the need, but this is, even though there's uncomfortable emotions, They have all the tools on board to manifest something big here. And again, getting over it. The loss, the regret, the guilt, the shame, the past, the downturn, the past couple of years that everybody's gone through, right? At the twist of fate, the sudden events, the explosions, 9/11, which is coming up, the anniversary of that, which the energies, you may be feeling that right now. So there might be a lot of stress going on right now. The sudden events, the explosions, the epiphanies, the sexual exchange. This also could be an epiphany or sudden event with the King of Cups reverse, which could be a sudden illness, or this could be someone who explodes emotionally because he's depressed or he's got alcohol issues. And then we have, again, someone who hasn't slept, right? So they might explode when they haven't slept all night because they can't handle it. And we have Libra reversed and Scorpio upright here. And this could be a secret passion they've been keeping a secret. So another reason why they could explode. Or someone who's not tapping into their intuition or using their integrity properly, or dealing with somebody else like that. And this could be a Pisces person. So we have Scorpio and Pisces here, and Libra. And there's the devil waving hello. So temptation, or the ball and chain, who's out of their integrity here. Or this is a secret passion. Again, tempted by the Holy Grail. And contemplating their worthiness. Okay, that's you. And that could be the other person too, contemplating their worthiness or their worth. Like, who is it money more important to one of you, right? That could be a Libra thing, right? All about balance. And been a lot about business and working, especially if you have a lot of Virgo in your chart. So let's see what Romance Angels has for you. And remember, this is all about that childlike energy of fun and soulmate connection here, or the wild child and the innocent one. Perhaps finding someone who's got a little bit of both, the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups kind of energy. As Teddy just sighed. All right, Libra, you got a good long reading here. Romance Angels for Libra, September 2022. Libra, September 2022. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And it is now safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. All right, there's been deception in the separations. Maybe it's been going on for a long time. The underlying energy is the kids. Your love life is being affected by them. To free yourself, it is time to take control of your life back. And there's the unicorn again, right? The unicorn in the picture right there. It's time for not letting the kids take advantage of you, right? Because they're affecting your love life. But you just, and this can be the pets too. You deserve a love life, okay? And there's a past life relationship waiting for you. But there's been a lot of crap with the family and deception going on here, okay? So there is your message there. And then, let's see, where do I want to pull from? I'm going to pull from the Shaman Dreams for you guys. It's the Shaman Dreams. This could be someone around you too who's going through a divorce if it's not you, because there's definitely Gemini and Aquarius here too if it's not you. You could be dealing with someone in the family or a close friend who's going through it. But definitely children are affecting your life. They're standing in your way, and that could be manipulation, right? The one who always wants your attention or has you wrapped around their little finger. And then the wild child, right? Riding you, right? Getting you to do what they want you to do. The children can do no wrong type of thing, right? There's nothing wrong with you loving your children, but there is something wrong if you don't have a life because they're manipulating you. All right. So Shaman Dreams for Libra, September 2022. Libra. All right, you've lost in space, needing direction. So someone's feeling ungrounded. The 36 is Atlas, the 10 of Wands, with the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you're not grounded. This is someone who needs to get grounded. So perhaps, you know, in your bare feet, go outside or hug a tree, work out, meditate, salt baths, all that kind of stuff to get grounded. And then you have the 2 of the Beloved, the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine, with radical acceptance and heart on fire, which could be what's ungrounding you. And this, whether this is your child with their heart on fire and you can't control them, it's making you feel ungrounded, or whether it's your own secret passion. And then we have the 52 of the Queen of Swords, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And that could be making you feel ungrounded too, right? Whether you're the masculine or the feminine. Okay, so you have Atlas and the Queen of Swords, Divine Feminine, High Priestess here, and dealing with children. And then you have coming together an overflow of overwhelm and plenty. So perhaps feeling overwhelmed. Again, fluids coming out, sweating it out. With the Eye of the Eagle, the 18. So the 18th may be significant for you. And getting a bird's eye view here of the mess that needs to be cleaned up, or just the emotions that need to be grounded. And this can be the Oracle as well. And again, that can just be me doing this read for you as well with the 18th, because that's my birthday. All right, so, and there could be some purging that needs to be done, which is fine. That's the inner war of the family tree and reconciliations there. So there could be a family party where some stuff might come out. Deep diver, diving into a task. The 10 of, again, for me, that's Libra energy. High vibe destiny, and diving deep into the emotions, even though Libra may not like to do that a lot of the time. We have beneath that is finding peace with the Watchers. This is a totem. They're piggybacked here. This is very much the energy of the Tion, Tion, which is the tiger lioness. This could be a couple who are meant to be, who are watching the show and finding peace, and then diving deep to clear their wounds, or diving into a task without thinking about it and just doing it. So yeah, it's good. It's all good, but you need to ground yourself for sure. I want to pull one more card for you. We'll do Lenormand. Okay. So ungrounded. Perhaps the kids have you wrapped around their finger. Or again, that could be a secret passion for you, but there still could be kids or pets who are standing in your way and you're letting them, right? You always have a choice. Libra, September 2022. The family tree again. So you're clearing out the wounds of the family tree. So you're doing some shadow work here with the help of the community of birds, the divine feminines, or again, saving money, or finding your worth. And that has to do with your spiritual worth, right? So we have 2 7s here, you guys, right? So divine timing, the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles here. And the 5 and the 12, which is change and freedom, expansion, as well as the Hierophant of commitments and guidance. And the 12 of the wise community of birds to help out with the tree. And this could just be you hanging a bird feeder in your tree, or just really communing with the birds now, and having sudden epiphanies like what I'm doing. And this is literally seeing my tree out front. I have a big tree like that right out front, and you're talking to the community of birds here, and for epiphanies. The 16 is sudden events, epiphanies, sexual exchange, and the 6 of Cups of the children or the soulmates loving each other. But this is also of galactic proportion here with this tower kind of energy and the star together. And then you have commitment here with the Knight of Wands. Like I said, there's a new passion here. And there may be communication here for that new passion. 27 is the Ace of Wands. And there's a letter or a broken seal. And the 7 of Swords, which is that, liar, cheater, thief card. But this could be a risky endeavor here, this new passion. Perhaps worried about public judgment. Okay? And maybe need more information. Okay? The bottom of the deck is that Page of Cups with multiple faces to get you to do what they want you to do. You can enter, but you might never be able to leave. And there's the cruise. Somebody that might definitely be going on a cruise or flying somewhere, seeing a spaceship. And I always get the raptor energy from these sails. The 3 is abundance or the Empress. Again, it could be a blissful trip that you're going on with the 10 of Swords reversed, unless it's painful for someone because they don't like flying or sailing because they get really sick. And here's the Page of Cups. You could be knocked for a loop regarding this. Like the multiple faces of that vulnerable child. Okay. Overall, it's really good. Sounds like you got a lot going on that you need to work out, and it's working out this month. It's going in a really good direction. So it's great, Libra. Have an amazing September. Remember your water, your rest. Like me, I didn't sleep last night. Make sure to get your rest, your joy, your nature. If you're never outside or you don't touch anything outside, you need to get outside and put your feet on the ground or touch a tree or hug a tree or just sit in the grass and get your eyes in the sun, you know. Get that light just for a little bit. You know, every day you need to get some kind of nature. It's not good for you. You can get really ungrounded if you don't. Okay, so rise and be loved. Love and rise, Libra. Talk to you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all. Don't forget